guys, today we're here to talk about finish left. A lot of people will call this a flip finish as well. So this is where our dogs are going to go from sitting in front of us to our left side if we're heeling on the left. A lot of people these days will heel on the right. That's absolutely fine as long as you have no intention to do competitive obedience. If you're going to compete in any obedience venue, you need to heel with your dog on your left. So Rajko's heeling on my left. We're going to do the flip finish or the finish left to get him back into heel position from the sit front position. Make sure your dog understands how to sit in front on this one. You don't want to be struggling with that primary behavior if your dog doesn't understand it, just so you can work on the secondary behavior. So we're going from a sit front back to heel position. Make sure your dog understands that sit front, and then don't forget your sequence. Command, mark, release, reinforce. Remember, for new behaviors, we oftentimes need to give help, and that help comes right after the command. So we're going to look at using a food lure for this finish left. There are other techniques you can use to teach this. This video is just going to cover a food lure. I'm going to get Rajko in front. Right, start in good position. So he's on a front, sit front. I'm going to have the food in my left hand, and with my left hand and my left leg, I'm going to move them both at the same time. I'm going to show this first from in front facing you, and then I'll show it from the side as well. So I'm going to get myself set up to begin with. Food's going to go at his nose. I'm going to tell him heel. I'm going to move back left hand, left foot, and then pull him back to heel position. Good. Free. So you're going to mark it, and you'll treat just like everything else. So from this same front angle, let's look at that one more time. Get your dog on a sit in front. Good. Heel. Good. Free. Right? I use good. I use free. Use what words work best for you. Right, go. Come on. Okay, we're going to try it from the side angle now, just to show you a little bit different picture. So get yourself set up. Heel. Good. Free. Sit. Okay, let's look at that same side angle one more time. Get yourself set up. You're going to say your word. Here you go. Make sure your dog's settled on that sit before you do anything. You'll say your word, then you'll give your help. Heel. Get your dog into good position. Pause. Mark it. Good. Release. Free. And then treat, or toy, if you're using a toy. You can definitely use a toy for this. So it's command. Give the help. Good. Mark that behavior. If your dog sits crooked, that's on you as the handler. So use your food to guide them and place them exactly where you want them to be. Once you get them in good position, you're going to mark it, then you'll release them, and you'll treat. Without the dog, it looks like this. I'm going to get a little closer so you can see. So you're starting here. You'll say heel or place or by me, whatever word you want to use. And then you're going to step back, left hand, left foot. So it's palm away from you. Your palm is facing away from you as you step back, left hand, left leg. Then you're going to turn your dog into your leg. Don't turn them away from you, turn them into you. And as you do that, you're rolling your palm to now face the opposite direction that it started in, and you pull them forward. So just the hand without anything else, it looks like this. And it comes up high. Remember, when you get your dog's nose pointed up, you're more likely to get a sit behavior. So palm faces away. As you step back, you roll your palm over as you turn your dog into you, and then you pull them up into this nice sit position. One more time, we'll look at that from both angles. I'm not going to give instructions for that. I'll just run through it a couple more times so you can see what it looks like. Free. Right, come here. Good. Heel. Good. Free. Don't forget your markers and your release and your treats, and really don't forget that entire sequence. So it's going to be command. This is a new behavior for your dog. You're going to have to give help. Come here, Rodko. So command, give your help, get your position. It's on you as the handler to use that food to place your dog where you want them to be. Then you're going to mark it, release, and treat. Think about progression, just like everything we talked about. So over time, as you keep doing this, you want to start moving less and less and letting your dog do more and more on their own. This is one technique to teach this. There are other methods. If you've seen some of those, definitely feel free to try them out. Just make sure you're still doing your sequence of command, mark, release, reinforce, and give that help when your dog needs it. Don't give it when your dog doesn't need it. Give this a try, and then I'd also recommend you checking out the Finish Right as well. In the beginning, I will typically recommend pick the one that your dog responds the best to, get that one established, and then you can come back and add the other one in if you wanted to teach both. So give them both a try, and then pick one to start with before you add the other one back into your training. All right, thanks, and have fun with this.